Hello students. So this is the chapter 14 factorization and we will see the solutions. This is from the NCERT book. We will see the solutions of the questions because there are many parts in many of the questions. So we will just do like 4 to 5 parts. So for your understanding so that you can know what are the, how can you can solve it, and then we will just leave it like that. Okay. So let's start with the very first question of 14.1 exercise, which says find the common factor of the given terms. Common factors means now these are the variables as well. Answer 1A part, 12x and 3x. So we will write the factors of 12x. How we can solve these are factors of 12x will be just like we do in the prime factorization into x. Now factors of 36. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So now the common factors we can find out. Common factors here are coming out to be 2 into 2 into 3, which is, these are the common factors and we multiply it, it will be 12. So 12 is the common factor. B part is, let's do any other part, any bigger part from here. Let's do the fifth part. Let me write fifth only, which is 6ABC. The factors of 6ABC are 2 into 3 into A into B into C. 24AB square. It will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, which is 24, into A into B into B. And then is 12A square B, which is 2 into 2 into 3 into A into A into B. So we can see the common factors from all. What are the common factors coming here are 2, 3. A is also in all 3 and B is also in all 3. So it is 6AB. Okay. This is the answer. Like that you have to do all. Let's do the ninth part. X square YZ plus XY square Z. These are, okay. This was answer 2, fifth part. Wait, this was answer 1, fifth part. This I got confused on that. From answer 1, let's do the 8th part. 8th part is factors of 3x square y cube. It is 3 into x into x into y into y into y. Then is 10x cube y square, which will be 2 into 5 into x into x into x into y into y. Then is 6x square y square z. So it will be 2 into 3 into x into x into y into y into z. So you can see common factors will come out to be. What are the common? 3 is not common in all. So any numerical is not common. We will see for the variables x, x and x, x and x and x, then y, y and y, y, y and y. So x square, y square is common in all. Okay. This is how we find the common factors among all the numbers. Let's talk about the answer 2. In this, you have to factorize. Factorize only means that you have to find the different factors. In this, you have found the common factors, But now you have to find the factors of that. Okay, understood the difference? That was the common factor, but now you have to find all the factors. Like if I say second ka first part 7x minus 42. This. How can we factorize it? We can write 7x as 7 into x, 42 as 2 into 3 into 7. Let's just not go into that. Let's just write what is the common in these two. 7 is the common factor, so it will be 7 outside and x minus 6 inside. This is the factorization of this number. If we do the B part, which is 6p minus 12q. In this, we can see 6 can come out, which will remain p minus 2q. If I do any other bigger part, let's say fifth, 20l square m plus 30 ALM. In this, we can see we can have 10 outside, which will give 2 and 3 for this. And in the variables, we can have L and M outside, which will be, it will be 2L remaining plus 3A remaining, because L and M is being divided. This is the fifth part. Coming to the any other, let's say the ninth part, x square yz plus xy square z plus xyz square. See, if you have any of the doubt, you can do in your rough work. You can find all the common factors by the method that we have done in the first question. Y into z, then x y square z will be x into y into z. Then x y z square will be x into y into z into z. So the common factors are x, y and z, right? So now you will take this out, common factor, and divide all by this. One is x remaining here only. In this it will be y remaining only, and in this it will be z remaining only. So these are the factorization. One is the x, y, z. One is the x plus y plus z. This is how you factorize in the question number 2. Coming to the question number 3. Question 3 will give, factorize, again you have to factorize x square plus xy plus 8x plus 8y. So there are 4 terms now, and now how will you factorize it? You can factorize it differently, like from the very first 2 terms, you can take x and then x plus y is remaining, and from the second you can take 8 and x plus y is remaining. We have made actually 2 groups like this and took the common. So it is x plus 8 one factor and x plus y one factor. So this is how we factorize it. It is basically related to the middle term splitting. If we do the B part, 15xy minus 6x plus 5y minus 2. Let's take 3x outside, which will give us 5y minus 2 for this, plus 1, so that we can have 5y minus 2. Now from these 2 groups, we have 5y minus 2 common, and remaining is 3x plus 1. This is how we do it. In these 2 groups, common is x plus y. So x plus y outside and x plus 8 is remaining. This is how we factorize these types of questions. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Now coming to the another exercise. In exercise 14.2, we also have to factorize each and everything. We can use the identities if there anyone applying. We can use the middle term splitting if anything is being applied. Let's say the answer 1. First part, a square plus 8a plus 16. We can see that we can write it as a square plus 2 into 4 into a plus 4 square. So it is basically forming a plus 4 whole square. Why? Because a plus 4 whole square will be a square plus 4 square plus 2a into 4, which is same as we have done for the This is the identity for the whole squares, right? The factorization for this is a plus 4 whole square. Similarly, if we see the second part, let's see the second here. P square minus 10p plus 25. I can write it as p square minus 2 into 5 into p plus 5 square. So this is forming p minus 5 whole square. Why? Because a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Coming to the, let's do the third part. How we can make the third part now? 30m plus 9. So it will be 5m whole square plus 2 into 5 into 3 in m into m plus 3 square. So we can see that it is 5m plus 3 whole square, right? Because it is like 5m square plus 2 into 5m into 3 plus 3 square, which is same. Okay. This is how we can make the identities using the questions. Now let's take any other part. Let's take the, which part can we say? Seventh part. The seventh part of the first question is saying L plus m whole square minus 4lm. In this, we will first expand the L plus m whole square, which is L square plus m square plus 2lm minus 4lm, which will give us L square plus m square minus 2lm, which I can write as L minus m whole square, because here I got it is a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is equals to a minus b whole square. This is how we have done the seventh part. If I take the eighth part is 25a square minus 4b square plus 28bc minus 49c square. How can we do this now? This is different things, right? We can write here, this is the eighth part. Five a whole square, and this I can write as 7c whole square. This I can write as 2b whole square. This I can write as 28bc. I can write as, instead of this, let us do just like that, different groupings. It will be common, nothing can be common from these two, and from these two we can have 7 as common. Eighth part of question first I have to take. It was a4 plus 2a square b square plus b4. I can write it as a square square plus 2 into a square into b square plus b square square, which will give us a square plus b square ka whole square. Why? Because a square plus 2ab plus b square is equals to a plus b whole square. Okay. Now coming to the another question, that is the second question in that. Now we will see that eighth part. I was just now in answer 2, let's take 4p square minus 9q square. I can write it as 2p whole square minus 3q whole square. Now we know a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So that is the factorization. It is 2p minus 3q and 2p plus 3. Okay. Coming to the next part, let's see another part as fifth part, L plus m whole square minus L minus m whole square. So it is again coming out to be a plus b, a square minus b square, right? So it will be L plus m a plus b, one factor, and a, which is L plus m minus b. This is where a is L plus m, b is L minus m. A plus b, a minus b. Now we can further solve it. L plus m plus L minus m and L plus m minus L plus m. So it is 2L into 2m. Okay. Which you can write as 4ml. This is the factorization of this. You have solved it further. Okay. Coming to the next from second question, let's take the seventh part. For the sixth, you can again do 3xy whole square minus 4 square, a square minus b square. For this also you can do it like that, 12 and 4 ka square. For this you can do, now 7. X square minus 2xy plus y square minus z square. This is the identity which is x minus y whole square. X square minus 2xy plus y square minus z square. Okay. So this is the seventh part. Now you can further do a square minus b square. A is x minus y here, b is z here. So it will be x minus y plus z, a plus b, x minus y minus z, a minus b. This is the factorization of this question. Coming to the next, we can see the eighth part in this. Eighth part says 25a square minus 4b square plus 28bc minus 49c square. This is what eighth part is saying. So we can just write 25a square minus 4b square minus, it will be, because minus outside we have taken as common, plus 49c square. Now it will be 25a square minus, I can write it as 2b whole square minus 2 into 2b into 4c plus, not 4c, sorry, 7c whole square. So it will be 25a square minus 2b minus 7c whole square. Now again, a square minus b square, how? 5a square minus 2b minus 7c whole square. So a is 5a, b is 2b minus 7c, and a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So it will give us 5a plus 2b minus 7c and 5a minus 2b plus 7c. This is the required answer. Okay. Now coming to the question number 3. Let's take question number 3 as, again it is the factorization. In this different identities will be applied. I'm just rubbing it off, just a minute. Answer 3. Let's take any of the first part. Let's take first. The first part is saying ax square plus bx. Right? This is the first part. just take the common x and ax plus b. Let's take third part. 2x cube plus 2xy square plus 2xz square. Which will come out to be common in this now? It will be 2x, which will give us x square plus y square plus z square. Like this you have to do. Let's take the seventh part. 5y square minus 20y minus 8z plus 2yz. Right? This is the seventh part, which is saying in this we can take 5y from this common because it is different parts forming. So you have to analyze that what you have to do. It is y minus 4. Okay. And if I say another, in this we will take 2z outside if, so it will be minus 2z outside. So it will be minus 4 plus y, which is 5y minus 2z and y minus 4. These are the factors. Okay. Let's do one more. Last. Let's take 9. 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x. This is the last part of this question. Let's take 3x because see, now in this we cannot take, if we take these two, we cannot have anything common except 2 and we are not getting the factors. So we will rearrange it like this. Okay, it will be now common as 3x, which will give us 2y minus 3 and minus 2 outside, which will give us 2y minus 3. So it is 3x minus 2, 2y minus 3 common. Okay, this is about the question number 3. Now let's take to the question number 4. The question number 4 is, because it is the factorization chapter only, so all the questions are from factorize. Question number 4 says that answer number 4 will be factorize a4 minus b4. Now this is, I think, easy enough because we can write a square square minus b square square, which is a square minus b square and a square plus b square. Okay, further we can factorize it like a minus b, a plus b and a square plus b square. This is the required answer. We have further divided it into identity. In this we have applied a square minus a plus b, a minus b. Okay, coming to any other, let's take the third. x4 minus y plus z 4. Because it is 4, 4, so we can take x square square minus y plus z square whole square. So it will be x square minus y plus z square and x square plus y plus z square. Okay. Now coming to, now further we will expand it. Which will give us, this is a square minus b square. So it will be x plus y plus z and x minus y minus z. And for this it will be x square plus b square. So it will be like this only, which is x square plus y plus z whole square. We do not need to further a plus b whole square doing it. We can leave it here also. Okay. Now coming to the fifth question. Factorize the following expressions. In this we will have to do the middle term splitting. Middle term splitting says that, let me just remove it. The fifth question, factorize. First part is p square plus 6p plus 8. Whenever we are having something in the form a square plus bx plus c, where c is the constant, these are the terms which is a plus b plus c. We split the b term in the form such that the sum of this is equals to b and the product of it is equals to ac. Okay. So let's do it. So we have to split 6p in the sense that when we add it, it will come out to be 6p, and when we multiply it, it will come out to be AC, that is 8p square. So we will do 6p as, we can split 6p into 4 and 2. So p squared plus 4p plus 2p plus 8. Now we can see when we are doing 4p into 2p, we are getting 8p square, which is a into c. And when we are adding it, we are getting 6p. Now we will factorize it. Take common p. It will be p plus 4. Take common 2, p plus 4. So p plus 4 and p plus 2 are the factors. Similarly, for the second part, q squared minus 10q plus 21. Now we have to split 10q in such a way that when we add or subtract those numbers, it will come out to be 10 minus 10q, and when we multiply, it will come out to be 21q square. So I'm doing it like q square plus 3 minus, sorry, not plus, minus 3q minus 7q plus 21. You can see when we add it, we are getting minus 10q, and when we are producting, we are multiplying it, we are getting 21q square. So it is q minus 3 minus 7, q minus 3. So the factors are q minus 3 and q minus 7. Similarly, for the third part, p squared plus 6p minus 16. Do 6p such that the sum is 6p and the product is minus 16p square. Now you have to see this signs also. It should be minus 16p square. So it will be p square minus 2p plus 8p minus 16. You can see when I do this, it will be 6p, and when I multiply, it will be minus 16p square. So common is p minus 2 plus 8p minus 2. So it is p plus 8 and p minus 2. Okay. So this is about the two exercises. The two exercises are remaining that we will cover in the next video. I hope you have understood the solutions of this. Thank you and all the best.